Hi all, welcome to the channel. This is my 100th post in YouTube. That means it's my 100th video. I hope you will enjoy this video. So I chose one of the mother of all mantras, which is Gayatri Mantra. And before I go into the mantra, please share this video with friends and family. And if you like the video, please give a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so now. Thanks. Let's get into the video.
Gayatri Mantra has been chanted over 4,000 years. Gayatri is part of Rig Veda and the mantra contains 3 lines and each line contains 8 syllables. The mantra truly protects one mind and liberates on contemplating on itself. There are 10 mandalas in Rig Veda, and the third mandala deals with great sage Vishwamitra, his family, and his works. This video is not about Rig Veda, and I am not a scholar in any capacity to the most profound cosmic knowledge. The mantra is found in third mandala of Rig Veda. In the third mandala, there are total 62 hymns, out of which 10th is Gayatri Mantra. There are other names for Gayatri Mantras such as Savitri Mantra and Brahma Mantra. Definitely, the Vedic period is much older than current estimation of 1500 to 500 BCE, with DNA and archaeological finding are predating the period over 2000 BCE. Most importantly, Rig Veda contains 10,552 mantras and contains all the knowledge of the universe. Now let's get into the primordial sound and the most powerful mantra that exists. Gayatri has 24 syllables.
Let's start with Om, the primordial sound. Om. 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 Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
Now let's get into this Brahma mantra or the Gayatri mantra and see and understand from our own state. Like we have a physical state and we have a mental state and we have a spiritual state, right? So physical state is our body, mental state is something that can hold on to intellectual knowledge, that what we perceive or what we receive from communication or what we see or what we hear and everything. Spiritual state is to get to that mental state and improve your mental capacity or that faculty. You go through a spiritual state which is called meditation or yoga, right? But what we are to do those 3 states and to get the light of the divine mother from the mother, the knowledge from the mother, you're asking, while I am meditating, please remove the darkness and bestow the best knowledge, that's your knowledge, to me. The reason being Gayatri Mantra is the mother of all mantras because of it is the cosmic knowledge. Why? We talked about physical, mental, and spiritual state. That's for a humanity, right? But the same can be applied onto the heavenly bodies. Earth is the physical state, and the mental state, that is the capacity, the faculty to hold that energy that comes from our sun, is the atmosphere that is enveloping the earth. Then the spiritual state for earth is the energy that it receives from the heavens, that is the sun, and also the energy that comes from other distant stars. Okay. However, earth is a living planet. We know it's a living, that's what earth and human you can connect, because earth is a living planet. If it is not a living planet, there won't be an atmosphere. If there is no atmosphere, there won't be a magnetosphere. Any harmful radiation that comes from the cosmos, the heavens, will be basically frying every living organism on Earth. So you can see now how the atmosphere is protecting, and the magnetosphere basically is protecting the harmful radiation, and the atmosphere is providing the life source to all the living organisms through photosynthesis and photosynthesizing. Now let's look at the mantra itself, Om. Let's spend a little bit on this Om. It's basically vibration, primordial sound. It's, if you break the syllable, it's actually agara ugara makara. That is where you are, when you're meditating with this sound, you're raising the kundalini from, and then comes to your chest with where you have you ugara, then makara m is your mind. That's agara ugara om, that vibration. Then bur bhuvaswaha. Bur means physical state, where it can be yourself, which is a physical body, or from the cosmic perspective, is the earth where you are standing. Bhuvaswaha. Bhuvas means for humanity is the prana, that's the life. Earth has prana to life because it's an active planet. Same thing, we are very active. Every living organism is active. So that's the prana, the existence. For you to exist, that's the prana, which is your subconsciousness, right? Prana. Then swaha. Because if you look at that, no one tells you or to us to breathe, but we breathe. That's, if you look from that, is we are evolved to breathe. Any living organism breathe. That is what the buha. Then swaha means celestial, or our mental state, the existence. If you don't have the mental faculty, the existence, then you're not going to understand tat savitur varenya. Tat means it's a transcendent form, or formless. The energy, or divine energy, is formless, right? So it's formless. And savitur, in the ancient days, Savitur was Savitri. That Savitru became the Savitri mantra. Means the divine sun. Sun is considered the divine because in the ancient times, the rishis, all rishis meditated, and when they meditated, they wanted the energy which comes from the sun. So Savitur, which is the life, it's also the life giver, right? Then Varenyam is because you're worshipping to the laws of nature. One of the nature is the light, and then you're worshipping for that light being the highest. Bargo devasya dhimahi dhyo yona prachodaya. Bargo. Here, I've talked about this, the effulgence, right? If you look at it's the radiance. But when you say radiance, why you want that light in yourself? Why Earth needs light? Why we need light? Because in the dark we can't see. Same thing, if you have all darkness in your mind, you're not going to see everything as is. So you want that light, Bargo. From whom you want the Bargo? That light? You want it from Devasya. Deva means the divine. You want from the divine, the deity, the shining one. And how you can get that? By meditation. That's what is Dhimahi. Means it's an act of meditation. For Earth, it's the atmosphere, because Earth has an atmosphere. So it can hold on to whatever the light comes. For us, for our spiritual faculty, we are meditating. What we are meditating? Dhyo yona. Dhyo means we don't just want knowledge, we want that divine knowledge. That's what you are asking. In other words, you are able to discriminate between real and unreal. That's the key here. And Dhyo yonaf. Dhyo means the one who providing to us. Naf means us. That's what in Sanskritam. And prachodayat means please pour it on us. Please pour it on me. Or please pour it on us, you can say. Or for Earth, please pour the energy to Earth so that the life can form, transform, and decay. For human, it can give us the best knowledge of the divine, so that our life and our dharma and our karma is at peace. Now, let me close out this video. In the ancient times, humanity believed in nature, the laws of nature. They worshipped nature as divine. There were no temples, there were no idol worships during the Vedic period. The sage Vishwamitra is among the authors of the Rig Veda. He, through act of immense penance, received the knowledge of Gayatri. His tale teaches that enlightenment is possible for anyone who practices with dedication, and the Gayatri is recommended as a practice suited to people of all walks of life. Gayatri, that's the Parashakti, basically symbolizes the five pranas, the five elements of the cosmos, universe. And when we chant this her mantra, we are basically tuning into the frequencies of the universal light and bring it down to earth plane, that's Bhuva, and to ourselves. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you loved it, please give a thumbs up. Om Shakti. Keep reciting this mantra daily and stay tuned for my next video. Om Shakti.